Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre recently spearheaded an initiative to honor Marcus Garvey's legacy and teachings. Recognized as the father of Pan-Africanism, Garvey elevated global black consciousness during his lifetime, and his teachings remain relevant today. To support the Ayanola Council for the advancement of Rastafari's efforts in preserving this legacy, the government donated $20,000. This contribution aligns with the annual Marcus Garvey Day celebrations on August 17th. Prime Minister Philip Pierre described the donation as an investment in the nation's cultural consciousness.
The government has always advocated that we know our history. We know where we came from and where we are going. If you don't know where you came from, you never know where we're going. So we've made this small contribution to Icar, who continue to promote the history of our people, the history of our country. I want to tell all young St. Lucians that should really read the life and the teachings of Marcus Garvey. A lot of that is still relevant today. So this is just a small contribution. And we know that we've said that in the Ministry of Education that African history has to be promoted. We cannot be afraid of our past because of the errors or the gains of the past. That's why we are here today.
Icar President Aaron Alexander expressed gratitude to the Prime Minister for this donation and his continued drive towards Pan-African consciousness across sectors.
I want to first of all say hats off to the PM because he continued to show his level of consciousness when it comes to black history and African history. And even some of the works that he's doing and in the works that he's doing to help the ordinary folks, the poor people and so on. Reinstating things like the distress fund, that is a great thing because a lot of people, the little plywood house get burned down, they don't have that kind of assistance. So the Prime Minister shows that he has a heart and he has his consciousness about him. So it goes to show that he's following in the footsteps of men like Marcus Garvey. So it's good to have somebody like the PM that is in office today who understand those things, and we want to encourage him to keep going down that road because we have to keep telling our story, no more of his story, but our story need to be told. And when we tell our story, we will realize that colonialism had no conscience because it totally destroyed us and decimated us as a people. So we have to ensure that we keep telling our children about the slaying of their ancestors and the slave trade and all these things. And Marcus Garvey was a tower in that regard.
This contribution, though modest, represents a significant investment in the cultural and historical consciousnesses of St. Lucia, ensuring Garvey's teachings continue to inspire and resonate with future generations. For Choice News Now, I am Quinn Segis.